What's up guys, it's your boy Jesse Ray, aka the Phoenix Barber, and in this video I'm going to show you guys how to do a burst fade. The main focus on this video is going to be the fade itself and the blend. You're going to see some shear work inside the video, but that's not going to be the main focus of this video. So make sure you like and subscribe, and let's just get right into it, alright? What is up YouTube? Thank you for joining in today. So we're going to be doing a burst fade tutorial. Right here I'm just debulking with my number 2 detachable. You can use a number 2 guard too with the clippers. I just find detachables way easier. It takes out bulk right away. So I just do that to set the shape of the hair and the shape of the head. And right here now I'm just creating my bald guideline. Since it's a burst fade, it's going to be more of a crescent shape. Make sure your lines are crisp. All your guides are really crisp. Whenever you fade, your ball guideline will always set the precedent for the rest of your fade. So your fade always follows your ball guideline. Now right here I'm just shaving it down just to make it a little bit more crisp, a little bit more clean, keeping it tight. I'm just using my full shavers right here. Now for this part, what I'm doing is I'm creating my next guideline. This is going to be the clipper lever open. So remember, you can stretch your guide or you can make it thinner, but that just sets the contrast of the hair. So the more you stretch your guide, the less contrast you're going to have within your fade. And if you keep your guides a lot more tighter, then you're just going to have more contrast. And I'm blending this guide by slowly opening the lever as I work through the guide. Now I'm creating my next guide with my number 1 guard, lever open, and I'm just going maybe a 1/4 inch higher going into that number 2, because this should blend right into that number 2 detachable. And just like how I blended that last guide, I close my lever all the way. Then I work at the bottom of that guide and I slowly open it as I work up the guide. But make sure you don't pass your guide, because if you pass your guide, you're just raising the fade. And I think this is the most important part. Barbers don't really talk about this on YouTube, but you can do a fade in like 10-15 minutes. But I'll sit there for another 10-15 minutes and I'll just detail the fade, make sure it's perfect. So make sure you detail your fades. Any inconsistencies within the fade, just touch it up. Take your time on it. Right here I'm just blending the bulk of the hair into the top with my clipper over comb. I'm just creating the shape, finishing out the blend. So the fade is finally coming together. And I use my trimmer and my comb just to hit any fine details within the haircut. So I can go in. Since I did clipper over comb, any inconsistencies within the blend that I see, I'm just going in with my trimmer and my comb, and I'm just hitting fine details. Any dark spots, any edges, anything that I see, that gets rid of it. Just take your time on it. Now to finish out this blend, I'm just using my texturizing shears, hitting any hard edges within the haircut, especially since he has really straight, coarse hair. He has that Asian hair, so you want to just hit any hard edges. So I told you guys that the main focus of this video is going to be the fade and the blend itself. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on the shear work that I'm doing here. But what I did do for this haircut is I did add a lot of texture to this haircut. So you're going to see at the end when I style it that the movement within the haircut that you see, you can only get that when you texture this type of hair. And there's multiple different texturizing techniques, but that's not going to be the focus of this video. Now I'm just hitting the C-cups, lining him up. And you always want to razor down all of your line work. Always. This is how you get super crisp lines, like what you see on Instagram and on YouTube. Always razor down all of your line work. And this product is slept on. It's pump powder. It's like a texturizing powder, but it shoots out in like a mist. It's so sick. So you see the movement within the haircut, the back. You can definitely see it in the back. You get that movement with the product that you're using and the texture that you added within the haircut. But that pump powder stuff, man, that is one of my favorite products out there. Shout out to pump powder. If you guys want the product, it's going to be linked below in my description. And this is the finished cut, guys. Check it out. So if you like this video, guys, make sure you like and subscribe. It definitely just helps out the channel. I hope you guys have a good day. Peace.